My name's Simon Karanja Muigai, an upcoming politician in London Ward, and also intending to file in 2027. Uh, we are looking at the broad, I'm looking at the broad perspective of the development in the Kenyan politics, development in the political arena. And let me say, we have come to realize that these leaders are trying to align themselves with, they are trying to align themselves with the Gen Z, because it has become obvious that the Gen Z is a force to reckon in Kenya. But nevertheless, let me put it this way, that as you see leaders aligning themselves with Gen Zs, it is not because, I believe, it's not because they want to redeem Kenya. It is because they are looking ahead again to acquire power in 2027. Let me put it clear. There's a lot of political grouping at the national level. We have seen leaders are coming together. But the idea is, and what we should ask ourselves as Kenyans, are these people willing? Are they coming for the redemption of this nation? Because I believe myself that Kenya is a nation that has become so much devastated to a point that we need people. We need patriotic leaders who would come and save this Republic of Kenya. We have seen these politicians. Some of them go there. And also remember our last president, Uhuru Kenyatta, was telling others, sisi tunakula nyama na tunakula nyama mnamwaga mate. So some things are very serious. So they know very well that they go there to root our economy. They go there to spoil our nation and get the resources of the nation. So what we are saying is this, that whichever leadership that we are going to go for in CAM 2027, we are going to go for the leadership that we believe strongly is going to redeem the people of the Republic of Kenya. Again, I would like to say this, that there was a crowd called by Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday, that he wants the Gen Z to come out and fight for their rights. And again, he is forgetting that he was the president the other day. And he was fighting the same group of real people who are demonstrating. So let us avoid hypocrisy when it comes to the politics of Kenya. I don't say that Gen Z should not come out. I don't say that not only Gen Zs, people should come out. Even during the time of Gen Zs, I was there myself. I was seen at Kawangwale and other places with the Gen Z. We are doing much candle lighting and we are doing other things. Lakini tunataka kusema hivi, wewe kama kiongozi, tungetaka tuwe na viongozi ambao wataokoa watu wa Kenya. Let us not have people who are just coming there to loot our economies and loot our finances. Now, for example, let us look at other developments in other areas. I would like to make a vehement appeal, and a very strong appeal to the president, Ruto. William Ruto, please. Wacha nikuambie ukweli. Umemaliza watu wa payslip. The taxes you are putting in place, let me tell you, Mr. President, I'm telling you as a friend, that the taxes you have put in place has totally devastated people. They are unable to pay rent. They are unable to move on. You can see what you did with the SHA. It is there. She is there also. But this, you are still trying to insist now and then. You are forcing us to believe. You are coercing us to believe that they are working and they are not working. This is what we are seeing now. These things are happening in Kenya. Mr. President, I would make a vehement appeal, a blatant appeal, a flagrant appeal, that would you go back to the people's payslip and reduce these taxes? They are too much. For example, now, if somebody is earning 193,000 and that somebody is getting taxed with 60,000 in one payslip, what is this, Mr. President? Paying Nakuru 60,000. You have brought what we call SHA. SHA again is going to the people's payslip. It is cutting away 6,000. And you are forgetting people like teachers. Teachers had what we call Minet. And this Minet had a medical allowance. And this medical allowance now was put aside, and Minet was blocked, and teachers no longer get this medical allowance. Government workers are not getting medical allowance. And again, if you are going to tell them to join SHA, no, okay, they have joined the SHA. What about the medical allowance? Is the TSC going to lift back the medical allowance that was before? Mr. President, hesabu yako mtukufu laisi ni ya kuharibu na kung'oa na kila kitu. When I look at the IEBC, there's a very important body, Mr. President, and I don't know what trick you are using with the Oscar Sudi, because there must be tricks now you guys you are put in place. Sababu inaonekana some areas the MCAs died. Yeah. In some areas we need by elections, and this by election cannot happen without IBC. We need some populated areas where we have got populated constituencies and wards. Maybe boundaries to be created again. They cannot create the boundaries. We don't know where you're putting the IBC in place. We don't know when. Because they're a very important body. Wale watu ambao wana MCA wao walikufa, mtukufu rais, unataka wafanye nini tueleze? Hawana MCA. Therefore everything is blank in the area. Hawana hata. Hakuna uchaguzi naenda. Even 2027, you are also trying to argue that there will be no election in 2027, the way you are putting about extending of the term. Yeah. Mr. President, let me tell you, you are forgetting the other day you are crying in Hague. Yeah. You are forgetting the other day you are kneeling before the pulpit for people to pray for you because of this problem. And this is what, Mr. President, you are trying to invite again. Everything in Kenya, we go now to the common mwananchi. Everybody is crying of taxes. Wherever you go, commodities which are very vital are being sold at high price. Yeah, yeah. Such that wananchi wameshindwa hata kujikimu. Everybody is crying. Wamama wanakaa kando ya kalabati kwa barabara hivi, naona mama anakaa tu kama mtu ambaye amechizi. Hata afikiri. This is what is happening. Let me tell you, Mr. President, let your government not be the government of taxes all the time and no development. Everywhere you go is taxes. There's no development you are doing to us. So, Mr. President, also we are looking at other areas that you are trying to interfere with. Mr. President, you have put your hand to judiciary. We can see what you are doing there. You are trying to manipulate everything in preparation of what you are going to do. Wacha tukuambia mtukufu rais, with very high regard, please stop doing this, what you are doing. Collapsed people are put there. We can see the other day, you are telling us, oh, Uhuru Kenyatta is talking on the other side, saying now, Gen Z come out, and the same time is the same Uhuru Kenyatta who gave you Kinyanjui. Yeah. The same time is the same Uhuru Kenyatta who gave you these people like Kabogo, and also gave you people like the man of Corona, yeah, Mutahi. All these, the same president who gave you all this, and now you are telling us, Gen Z watoke nje. Hata mimi nashindwa. Do you want our children to be killed? And we are going to bring our Gen Zs out, Mr. President, because you are mixing us up, and we are going to bring other Gen Zs to tell our boys to come out as Gen Zs. If at all you are Jomo who is a Gen Z, will be among us in the streets. That's what we want. Kwa hivyo mnatufanya watu wajinga, unapatiana mawaziri wako wanakuwa nominated kina Mutahi Kagwe, the man of most importantly. Unaleta Kafogo, unaleta kila mtu afanye kazi, but again when it comes to the other side, Gen Z watoke so that you can cleanse yourself, and already you know you did something there to confuse the president and to confuse the president that he appoint your own men. Also, your brother is serving the same government. Your brother was appointed the other day by President Ruto. Si anasafu kwa hiyo serikali yako, kwa hiyo serikali yake. So let me tell you people, I'm telling you and I'm informing you, the Kenyan politicians, we do not have politicians. Wherever you go, if you look around here, Lord Award, ndio hii, mitaro imejaa imembea ndio hii mbele yetu. We have the MCA, the terraces are clogged. The other day he was given 20 million. And that was last year on October. He was given 20 million to come and clear these terraces and other things which are not doing well in Lord Award. On March, he was given another 10 million. Not him alone. All the MCAs who are done so in Nakuru County. Ya sasa hakuna maendeleo, mitaro ndio imejaa, watu harari. Everything is happening here. Waterborne diseases are also coming up. So what we are saying is this. Wananchi wa Kenya, wakati wa uchaguzi na waomba, msichague pesa ya kupangwa laini. Chagueni kiongozi ambaye atatuongoza. Whether the leader is from ODM, whether the leader is from NAT Kenya, whether the leader is from this, that's where we are going to go. And I know Gachagua is making alignment. Na wewe mheshimiwa Gachagua tunakupenda. But there's one thing I'm telling you. You are not going to come and tell us like the last time. Nichagulieni wabunge. Kama vile mtuambia na Ruto. Ndio tukiingia ndani ya bunge tupate watu wa kufanya kazi. We are not going to do that again. We are going to mix up those people. If an ODM man is doing well, tunamweka. If another person is doing well of UDA, tunaweka. Those who are not doing well, hata wakuja na hiyo chama yako. And that is the mistake we did in Lodwar Ward. Tulichagua MCA hapa na tukamchagua na chama ya UDA ati kwa sababu amekuja na hiyo chama. But now you can see what is happening to us. So I'm appealing to the people of Kenya. And I'm also appealing to the people of Lodwar Ward in particular. When it comes to election, chagua kiongozi, because I know in Lodwar Ward we are missing a voice that can speak. A voice can be heard even in the National Assembly, and person with the capability of constituting a bill and presenting it before the speaker, and a bill that will be acceptable, a bill that will be tenable, a bill that will be palatable. Sio watu ambao hata hawajui wakienda huko wanafanya nini. They just sit at the back there looking at the other people, waiting to get donations and waiting to get what they are supposed to bring to the wananchi. It never came here. I was worried the other day. Walipatiwa 10 million na county. Enda katika huko upatia tumishi mashinani biashara kidogo kidogo. I would like them see Roda tell us how many business did he promote. I want him to tell us kwa nini mitaro yote ni chafu. I want him to tell us why Roda has no voice. He has not seen anywhere. He cannot speak. He cannot do anything. People of Kenya, tumeamua. Na mimi nawaomba tafadhali, ikifika uchaguzi, wacha tuchague kiongozi ambaye ni kiongozi, ayo wa ODM na Kikenya, ayo wa KANU, ayo wa chama gani, tuweke kiongozi ambaye akienda bungeni will make an individual decision. Last time we made a mistake kuchagua watu wa UDA. Wakienda kule wanawekwa in the party disciplinary committee. If you are not going to do this, you are not my friend, we are going to do this to you. So this is what the president was telling them. Mpaka wanapitisha finance bill ambao tuliwaambia tukawaambia reject. They voted for it. And they knew we are outside the parliament. The Gensis were studying reject. And he went on and said yes, because he would become the president, the friend to the president. Look at our senator. I'm talking about senator of Nakuru County. Because he wanted to defend our business. Hakuna kitu kile alikuwa anataka. Alijua kuna taxes hapo amelipa huko mbeleni. Na akajua nikipigana na Ruto tena hiyo taxes itarudishwa in place. So what do I do? She voted yes. It's better she could have absconded. It's better she could have absconded hata aende hospitali asema mimi ni mgonjwa lale huko, than coming and voting yes on what has costed the life of Genesis. Hawa majensi wetu wanataka kazi. Hawana. Why do you want these boys to remain silent? Na kazi ya muwapei. Why do you want them to keep quiet in the villages? Why do you want them to mark other people who have got little cash around here? So I'm saying this. The Gen Zs want employment, and the best way of silencing the Gen Z is to giving them position of employment and paying them the way they are supposed to be paid. That's all you can say. So Mr. President, ni asanti, lakini wewe mambo ya hiyo taxi zako hiyo Ruto, ati mmuda na mshahara napata 564 na sumuni. Wewe 564 na sumuni. I want to give you an example of a teacher who got last month got 564.50 cents. Kuna mwingine tena hapa Ameria nimepata 320 na mtu aenda kutoka kwa bank wakiprocess wanakata 200. The whole month the teacher is paid 300 only. That's the salary for the whole month. So Mr. Ruto 300 hata wewe kusema ukweli, that is your shoe polish. That is your shoe polish. Sijui nini utaita namna gani. And then you are telling somebody survive with 300 and go to the classroom and teach these kids. I am saying this, enough is enough. Na kama kutakuwa na wizi wa kura 2027, nauliza wananchi wa Kenya, mzee, kijana, guka, kila mtu, zote barabarani, na kwa pamoja tutaenda na tutafuruga. We are going to charge. Tutapiga yote kama na kichwa kama kondoo. We are going to charge everything and make sure that Kenya will be the way it is. Na sisi hatuogopi, si hata mochari ziko hapa za kuweka miri. Kwani tutupo nje, tutapelekwa mochari. Mr. President, don't make any silly attempt. Na usidhubutu. Usukile una bunduki, hata ya askari wako wamechoka. It is the other day walikuwa wanatuambia nyie ndani barabarani. Sisi tutasema mmetushinda. Because they have no money. Nobody is having money. So Mr. President, can we stop this? I say thank you very well. Na mimi nasema ya kwamba Kenya ni yetu na Kenya tutailinda na tutakuwa tukiwa ndani ya Kenya. Lodwar Ward yetu na Lodwar Ward tutailinda na tutakuwa tumekaa ndani ya Lodwar Ward na hapa ndipo tunajua ya kwamba we are going to represent our people accurately, na tu defend na tutoe sauti.
Ni kweli.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.